Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and we're at the Zone Show. You're watching True School Sports.
So first of all, Jake Paul looked phenomenal.
He did really good. Yeah,
I saw him in camp, and everything he did here, and he couldn't even show what he could do.
Yeah.
Does he fight KSI next?
Probably. I mean, again, we saw massive numbers tonight on the Zone stream, on the sign-ups, on Sky. They're going to want to do it. Like, you know, straight away they went, oh, when are you doing that one? I'm like, oh God, here we go. So I think if we're going to do that, we'll do something this summer, and then we'll do one November, December, just 3 this year. Because I see some fighters, I think Josh Taylor tweeted tonight saying, oh, it's taking opportunities away from fighters. It's not. It's a 6-round fight wedged between 3 World Championship fights. No one's losing opportunities. Anyone's free to turn professional. It just so happens they've got a huge following, so they're going to get paid more money to do it. Just like selling tickets. If you can sell 500 or 600 tickets, you're going to get more money and more opportunities than someone that doesn't sell. So I thought it was a good performance. I thought he boxed well, and we'll see what happens with KSI.
Joshua Pulev, I heard it's official. That's what everybody's reporting.
No, not yet, not yet. We're negotiating. Yeah, we're on the right track. Joshua wants to do the fight in London. Pulev's team, would want to look at other options as well because of the money. But Joshua is quite insistent that fight takes place in the UK. Hopefully we can get that boxed off in the next week or so.
Bob Arum told me that Pulev knocks out Joshua.
Anything can happen. Listen, you saw a lot of people didn't think Andy Reeves would stop Joshua. He did. So these guys are big guys. They hit very hard. Pulev's very experienced. So we'll have to see if he comes up with the goods.
Any chance that Charlo takes that offer now that
I don't think so. But I spoke to him tonight and I just said, we'll come to Fox, no problem. Like Demetrius, we're so desperate for him to be in a big fight. Like, we've got to do whatever it takes. He wants to fight Billy Joe Saunders. Obviously that's a fight that we can make happen. But for me, I would still like the Charlo fight. Also, you've got Jamie Munguia. It's a great fight. He's actually the WBO mandatory. And you've also got Gennady Golovkin and Canelo Alvarez. So one of those 5 would be fine.
I was asking about Andy Reeves changing coaches, and then you gave him an offer for a fight, and obviously I think you're moving with Usyk and Wyatt. What do you think about Andy changing coaches?
I'm a big Manny Robles fan, personally, and I thought he did a great job. But I think that you got to a stage there where Ruiz was telling Manny Robles what to do, and I think that's a bad setup for a training team. As far as I'm concerned, the trainer is the boss, and I'm not sure that was the case anymore in that relationship. I don't think Manny would like to be in a relationship like that either, so it might have been even a bit of a mutual thing. But I wish him all the best, and I think Manny Robles is a great trainer.
Eddie, a word on the sort of the warrior spirit that Luke Keeler showed tonight?
I thought he was great. I mean, how he got up from the knockdown in the second one, I don't know. I mean, I saw it. Yeah, but the second one was a really heavy knockdown. He was outclassed, but he stuck in there, showed a lot of heart. Would have learned a lot tonight fighting someone like Demetrius Andre, and did himself no harm at all.
Amanda Serrano gets out of there, no damage done, and now we're looking at arranging the KD fight next week.
It's all pretty much agreed. We just got to lock up the venue. It'd probably be London or New York. Biggest fight ever in women's boxing. Very dangerous fight. Amanda Serrano is a beast, and it's going to be a very tough fight.
What do you think of Bob Arum saying Crawford fight Conor in a cage first, and then fight?
This is the same guy who said that Conor McGregor against Floyd Mayweather was a disgrace. So I think that he's got to try and do something for Terence. He's got to get something going. But one thing's for sure, Conor McGregor is definitely not fighting Terence Crawford anywhere.
Eddie, any update on the Canelo Morata? Somebody's saying it's already confirmed for May 24th.
No, I saw that. I don't know if that's the case. I don't think that's the case. Obviously from our point of view, we just want Callum Smith or Billy Joe Saunders to get that fight. They're both in the mix. They're both ready. So we just wait for the phone call and the golden ticket.
The Triple G fight is in Chicago confirmed, or
not yet? No. Talks in Kazakhstan as well.
Any chance we can get that John Ryder Caleb Smith rematch?
It all depends on, if he doesn't get a big fight, then I think the rematch is one the Brits would like to see.
Had a bit of a technical difficulty there. Again, Luke Keeler, warrior spirit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, he got up from the second round and the first knockdown, but he was very game. He was outskilled, he was outgunned, but no disgrace at all. Gave everything he had, and he'll learn a lot.
Amanda Serrano, no injuries, and
no, ready to go. She's a beast. That fight will happen end of March, early April, London or New York, and it's the biggest women's fight of all time.
It appears that the location seems to be the sticking point. She said that it was 80% done.
No, it's not. The location's not the sticking point for the fighters. It's just a sticking point for the networks.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. So we just got to decide where we do it. Either work. It's not going to stop a fight, but It's going to be.
Seems that they both really don't care about either, but
Not really, no.
her team, Amanda's team, seemed to sort of be leaning towards maybe wanting to go to the UK.
Yeah, because there's more money.
Eddie, you put out that you were devastated from Kobe Bryant's passing,
Yeah.
and tonight you honored him
Yeah.
by putting Kobe 824 on the canvas. Tell me about that.
I'm not a huge basketball fan, and really the only basketball players I know are Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and Magic Johnson, and obviously LeBron James. But talk about when I was growing up. So it's only really when, unfortunately, someone passes that you get to sort of study it a bit more, and you watch him talking some seminars, you know, his famous game when he scored 81 points and like watching all that. But the thing that really touched me was obviously him passing away with his daughter, which was just like the most brutal thing. I have a daughter, a similar age. Like a lot of the things that I saw with him, I see in me, like in the relationship with my daughter, and it was like, and that's devastating. I mean, we see sad things in the world every day. This was just a sad thing that happened to someone that happens to be very, very famous. But I think the saddest thing was the dedication that he gave to his craft for all that time. And then when it was all over and he could finally say, oh, now I can enjoy my life and give something back and inspire a new generation, that was taken away from him. So it was very sad, and obviously, you know, that was a sign of respect, kind of like for the American sport fans, really. You know, and that's why we did that, and we felt that you can tell, talking to people, talking to fans, how much that passing affected them and how devastated they were as well. So that's really more respect for US sports fans.
Two more and I'm done. There's a lot of talk of Ryan Garcia. I know he's fighting on a 14. A lot of talk of Ryan Garcia and Tank in the end of the year. What's your thought on that?
I hope he fights Devin Haney instead.
What do you think about that fight, Devin Haney?
It's an amazing fight. I think it's a monstrous fight. Two great young fighters, big profiles. These are the kind of fights you want to see.
My last question, Eddie Hearn, you're big on social media. Do you ever see those out of context?
Of course I do. They're everywhere. How can you not see it?
What's your
They're
reaction? Do you
everywhere.
laugh? Do you?
Yeah, I just find it hilarious.
What's the best one you've seen?
Well, the one when someone said to me, Deontay Wilder wants 50-50 split, and I said, well, I want an 11-inch penis, but I'm not going to get one, am I? You know what I mean? So there's loads of them. There's loads of them. Out of context, and I'm glad I keep everyone amused.
Thank you so much.
Yo, Eddie, one last question. Do you by any chance watch Tyan Booth?
Yeah,
What do you think about him?
yeah. Not sure. What do you think about it?
I like him.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really know him that well.
Okay.
He's a bit of a crazy guy.
I mean, he's kind of like a YouTube sensation.
Is he?
I bet. I mean, in the boxing world at least.
Is it? Yeah.
In the
No, I know
boxing world.
Tyan. I know Tyan. He's
Yeah,
beaten a couple of our guys. He was
Yeah.
a crafty fighter. I haven't really watched much of his.
I think Marcus Morrison was one of them
That's
he
right.
beats.
Yeah. Oh, you're a big time Booth fan.
I am. All
He's
right.
here, yeah. Okay.
Big time boxing fan.
Boom, it's your boy Big Baby Miller straight out of Brooklyn. You're watching True School Sports. Tune in, sucker.